Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, Let's try that again. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Happy 2026. In today's video, we will be checking out the 2025 bingo card, crossing out what happened, and making a brand new 2026 one. So let's get into it. Starting off with the first square is everyone is sad about an update. I feel like that is true about the update right before the map update when they decided to add like a squirrel and a train, and that's all they added. So I'm going to say that I got that one right. Next, we got a new job. We actually got two new jobs. We got the teacher job and the taxi job. So that was really cool. A new event, I do not think I can cross off because I do not believe that we got a new event this year. However, I could be wrong. I do not remember getting a new event. As for new trophy, we did get the duck trophies for the April Fool's update and the gold and bronze trophy for the tickets this year, as well as we got all the trophies for the elf hunt. New NPC, we got a ton of new NPCs during the map update, which was super nice, and I love to see that. New area as well, we got a ton of those because the entire map was a new area. Tom being removed from the profile picture, that happened too much. And I believe he's actually off of it right now because of the taxi update, which, like, we need Tom, guys. Why do you keep getting rid of him? Now, this one I was not expecting to get right. However, a creator quits in a way. Creator didn't quit, she was kicked out of the program. So I'm counting that. New creator, I believe we did get some new creators this year, as well as new staff. A new item that blows everyone away. I think I'm gonna say the ballet shoes. That might just be me though, because I love the ballet shoes. As well as the item after years, we got the heart window that people have been asking for like a decade at this point, and I'm so glad that we finally got that. Now, the Easter update, we did not get an Easter update, and I was really sad about that. However, we did get the town decorated for Valentine's Day, which I was very excited about. I quit on a project. So I did quit on my winter projects this year and my 16 days of bizarre birthday, and I was very upset about that. However, I'm going to be trying to redo both of those this year, and I'm hoping to do way better. An update that everyone is happy about. I am counting this as majority people happy, and I'm gonna say the winter update because other than tickets, I have not heard a single thing saying anything bad about the update. I don't think the devs took a vacation. However, they have been absent for a lot of things. So I am going to cross that off. Unexpected item. I will actually cross off the unexpected item because we got a new rug in the New Year's update, which I was not expecting to get a new rug. We haven't gotten a new rug in years. As for new tickets, we did not get new tickets. However, we did get new ways to earn tickets. And because of that, I am going to give myself a win. Old trends, I do not think we had any old trends returning this year, like the linen houses, the like one story challenge. I do not believe I saw any of those. I become popular. Okay, I think I'm going to give this another half one because I did reach 100 subscribers this year, which I am super grateful for, and I absolutely love that. So I think that I'm going to cross that off halfway. However, I'm not like super popular. For this clown, I was a bit confused at first, but I did remember that it was the April Fool's update, and we did get the April Fool's update, the Duck update. I loved that so much. That was probably my favorite April Fool's update that we got. New revamped items. I do believe we got a couple of revamped items, including the piano from the Halloween update. That's the only one that comes to mind instantly for me, but I know we got a couple more. Update leak. I don't think any update was leaked. However, I know that the Bloxburg team has been showing a lot more teasers for updates, so I am going to cross that off because they are kind of leaking their own updates. As for lore, we did get a lot of lore this year with the signs up in the new campsite, as well as the Halloween update. The new quest gave us a lot of more lore. We got a lot of lore this year. All right, and this is everything crossed off on my bingo card. Okay, so I have officially made my 2026 Bizarre Bingo card, and I am very excited. It is already upgraded so much from the 2025 one, so let's just hop right in. So first, starting in the top left, we have the hair job revamp. I can actually see this happening. I've gotten a lot more specific on this card. I could see a hair job revamp happening, especially since it was sort of teased in the trailer for the taxi job. I feel like it could happen. It's since it's super old, it's super like outdated. I could definitely see it being revamped. Now, the town decorated for Valentine's Day, I could also see this happening because it did happen on the old map for Valentine's Day this last year, and that was really good. And they've decorated the town for everything since, so I think that they will do that. I complete Bizarre Birthdays. So, if you didn't know, last year I tried the 16 days of Bizarre Birthdays. That failed. So, this year I will be doing the 17 days of Bizarre Birthdays, and hopefully I can complete it, which means I do need to start working on that pretty soon, I suppose. Now, this next square, I hit 200, and the next square is also 300 subs. I would like to hit 200 subscribers by the end of 2026. I would love that. I would love to have that happen. However, if I hit 300 subscribers, that would even be amazing, even better. But I feel like 200 is more of a reasonable one. I just thought I would throw 300 on there for some fun. I do every elf day, heading on to the next one. I do every elf day. I hope I can do it. You know, I got pretty busy this year around Christmas time, so I hope that I can do the every elf day, but I think I should be able to. So we'll see how that goes. And then same with the ghosts. If you missed it during the Halloween update this year, we got a new ghost every day that took a new potion, and that gave you some tickets, cash, extra stuff, and trophies. So I'm hoping to do that as well. Valentine's tickets. Okay, I know this was on my last year one, and it didn't happen. So I'm putting it on here again. I think we could get Valentine's tickets. I hope we can get Valentine's tickets because we've gotten so many new ways to get tickets. I think they like the tickets, and I hope they like the tickets because I want them to keep it. And I want them to do it for Valentine's Day. I think it would be really good for Valentine's Day, and I really want them to do it. I'm hoping they will have Valentine's tickets this year. A new building. I think we could get a new building. I think that's very easily easily new building added somewhere. I'm not sure where it would be, but I could definitely see them adding a new building. And it's not on here, but I could also see them finishing the park over by the river, by the dam, because there's still like some moving trucks and unpacked boxes over there. I could see them finishing that around summertime, as well as a new job. I could see them adding a new job. I do not know what that job would be. However, I could definitely see them adding a new job. Maybe not because they have added a decent amount of jobs recently. So maybe not. If so, it'd be towards the end of the year. However, I could see them adding a new job. A new town building. So by that, I mean like the empty buildings in town. I could definitely see them putting a new building in there, a new store, whatever the case, something. I could see them definitely putting something there, like the bank, a restaurant, something. A 4th of July update. So I know that we technically did get a 4th of July update last year. However, it was sort of very much skipped over because of the map update. And I said the same thing about the New Year's update last year because it was skipped over because of the movie theater update. And I think they listened to me because they gave us New Year stuff this year as well as another update. And I really like that. So hopefully we will actually get a 4th of July update this year with new items. And then obviously we have the free space, a steampunk update. I believe it was I'm not sure if it was this year. I think it was last year. They had a poll on what they wanted, on what people wanted furniture items to be, and steampunk was one of the options. So they have thought about adding steampunk items in the past. I could definitely see them adding steampunk items, and I think that that would be super cool. I think that it would add so much cool decorations, decor, furniture. I think that it would be amazing to have steampunk furniture, and I would love it. I'm really hoping for this one. The new build mode UI. So this one we were supposed to get in December with the Christmas update. However, that did not end up happening. So I believe it is going to happen this year. The new UI build mode, they're overhauling it. So I could definitely see it happening this year. question mark by this one because I'm not sure if it will happen this year. I personally, I'm not a fan of the pets in game. I'm not a fan of the Bloxburg pets idea. I don't want it to happen. However, I don't see it happening this year. So that's why I put the question mark by it, because I don't see it happening this year. However, I know that they've talked about they want to add it sometime in the future. New logo. So we did get a new logo for Christmas and Halloween. I could definitely see us getting a new logo for Valentine's Day. Um, so because I doubt that we're going to get like an entirely new logo. I like the logo we have. So I think we could get a new logo for Valentine's Day possibly. A new trailer. So we did get a trailer for the new map. We also got a trailer for Christmas this year, which was super cool. It was like Santa skydiving out of the town with like a sleigh and everything. It was super cool. So many people loved it. I loved it, and I thought it was super cool. So I would love to get a new one of those. Get good. I I would love to get good at building. I'm not like terrible at building, I'll admit it. I'm not bad, but I'm definitely not the best. I would like to get a lot better at my building skills. I would like to build a lot more in 2026 and get better at it, as well as get good at custom building because I have been doing a lot of custom building more recently and I'm loving it. I'm definitely going to continue doing more of it, so I'm hoping that I can improve on that. Custom snowmen, pumpkins, and Christmas trees. So this has been a topic up for discussion for years and years, where like people want to place their own bulbs on the Christmas tree. They want to make their own snowman, their own jack-o'-lantern. This has been up for debate for years and years. I do not think that it would be possible, at least not yet. We'll see how the year progresses because the Halloween and Christmas update are at the end of the year. So we'll see how the year progresses with their systems. However, at the moment, I do not see this one happening. Trophy. I'm not sure what this trophy would be. Maybe like an April Fool's trophy like we got last year for the Ducks. Or a Valentine's trophy. I'm not sure. I would just love to get a new trophy. I love new trophies. A new item that amazes me. I don't I honestly don't know what this would be. I would love to have a rolling pin because I have had to make custom rolling pins in the past, or cookie cutters. I would love to see a cookie cutter item be added to the game. I would love that. However, I'm not sure. Or even more jelly cats. I know that we got like a pumpkin type jelly cat, the figgy pudding thing. Like I would love to get more of those. I disappear. So I'm hoping this one doesn't come true. However, I did very much disappear from like half of this year. I disappeared after February and I came back during the map revamp. And I hate that I did, but I did, and it's unfortunate. So I'm hoping not to do that this year. However, I don't know. I put it on here. Hopefully it doesn't happen. And a content creator program problems. So I don't know if this will happen. I could see it happening because I know that there's been problems recently with the program. A lot of people have been, it is a heated topic. So I could definitely see it happening. However, I'm not sure because I'm not in it. I don't really know anything about it. So yeah, this is my 2026 Bizarre Bingo card. I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next video.